The answers you received were totally transforming.
Yeah. So he started showing me visions of heaven. He started showing me like these capsules. I don't know whether people have seen The Matrix and that kind of where people are reborn. It was almost a bit like that, but there were these kind of capsules and nurseries where these little babies were, and over them there were angels singing, just singing beautifully over the top of these babies. And I just had such a sense of peace that the baby that I'd lost, who we named Solomon because that means peace, that he had passed on to heaven, and he was gonna grow up there. But I had questions like, do babies stay babies forever? Do they grow up in heaven? Like, what happens? But I just had that sense. And somebody gave me a book about somebody else who'd had a miscarriage, and then I read another book about a girl who'd spent, it was a book called 9 Days in Heaven. It's about a 26-year-old who'd gone and spent time in heaven and then come back, and she talked about the same thing. She talked about these nurseries where the babies had she talked about the babies being put in different nurseries depending on what their destinies were. And angels being looking after and bringing up these babies, and it just confirmed for me so much of what I'd seen, what God had personally said to me. And and although it was a shocking time,
what a gift for you.
It was such a peaceful time as well. Like, I remember waking up in the morning and just feeling or being in the middle of the night and just having this joy inside me, and I was like, where is this joy coming from? And the words of scripture came to me, which were, the joy of the Lord is your strength. And that joy that I felt inside me was my strength that carried me during that time.
God in grief?
GodInMyGrief.com.
GodInMyGrief.com. Wow, how beautiful. Wow. And as we're talking, I wish you guys could see this. The sun is setting, the air is perfect, the weather's beautiful. There's music filtering in through the air, and there's a new bride about to take her vows and enter the new stage of her life, and it's like godly around here. It's beautiful. Wow. Tell me about what do you feel? And that's actually what I really want to ask you is, what did you feel when you prayed for me? That was so beautiful and powerful. Is there a red dot?
That's fine.
There's a red dot?
Oh.
Okay, we'll just edit.